stock traders and investors, I hope all of you had a great day. Today I finished with a small loss at 0.3875% to be exact. Month to date, you should be really close to a 20.89% return. My year-to-date return so far is at 343.83%, way above my 200% goal that I had at the beginning of the year. I intraday traded quite a fefew stocks today and definitely tried to get some gains, but I pretty much broke even on these intraday trades. So today I intraday traded FLDM, TEVA, and TYME, and I pretty much broke even on all of them. I had some good trades, and then I had a bad short. If you were paying attention to yesterday's video, I had an amazing short yesterday. Today I had a more difficult short, and I was in TEVA, and they got a government indictment, and the stock went up. I thought government indictment, I thought I was safe, but that was still a good trade. And the reason why is because even though I lost a couple percentage points on the trade, when I saw the stock going up, I had an exit plan, and I saw the stock working against me, and so I saw those big buyers in there, and so it was wise to get out even though it was a small loss. And that's really important that you have an exit point each and every time. And I like to use Webull for my intraday trading, especially like it for shorts, because you can short pre-market or aftermarket. And you also have terrific pre-market hours. It starts at 3 a.m. Central and all the way to 7 p.m. at night. So I really like that. If you're looking for a very powerful broker, please check it out in the description down below. You get one free stock when you sign up, and you get another free stock when you deposit money. So I have some sales to report. The first one is XRX. I sold it for a 2.88% gain. It was a pretty good little 3-day investment. I thought it really worked out well. But the other one was VRCA, and this one did not work out so well. So this had insider activity, lots of insider activity. In fact, it has more insider activity tonight, but I sold it for an 8.8% loss, so it just didn't work out. I bought it too high, and I didn't do a good job of fighting for an entry point and an exit point. It was just time to get out. Didn't work out this time. Last time I traded it, I made a 27% gain, so still overall pretty good. One video that I have that a lot of people haven't checked out that I want you to take a look at is my entry point video. It really does a good job of explaining how I like to fight and get into a stock. And yesterday I kind of mentioned that really quickly, how important it is to fight for that entry point. And those couple of cents really make a big difference. And so you might just check it out. It's a video that doesn't get a lot of views, but I think it's a great video. It's definitely worth checking out. It's in the description. We have so many stocks to cover. I'm just going to get right to them. We're going to start with the others. So the first one is Nmtr. It finished down 7.99%, so not a good day. My average in at 68 cents. There's been lots of officers buying shares, and that's why I was bullish in it in the first place. The next one is ADMA. It finished down 1.41%. My average in it's $2.89. I bought in on this one based on insider activity and also with the plasma treatment approval by the FDA. I thought that this stock would do better, but I was wrong. The next one is KALA, finished down 1.62%. My average in it's $9.27. I'm in this one quite a bit longer, actually. It has an October 30th PDUFA date, and so I am riding the run-up that I feel is about to start. So that's a great stock to get into. The next one is ETON. This finished down 2.89%, and my average in it's $6.65. It has a September 15th and September 29th PDUFA date, so it's not in the top 7 because that PDUFA date is a little bit off. So the next one is CAR. I bought this on insider activity. Today it finished down 1.77%. My average in it is $34.48. And there's been $7 million worth of insider buys, and so I thought that was bullish and I went in on it. I'm down a little bit in it, so if you got in it now, I think it's going to go up, and I'm expecting more insider activity on it within the next couple of days. The next is TTOO. Today it finished even, and I still have an average of $1.67. I've been covering this a long time. I am waiting for an EUA, an emergency use authorization, or an FDA approval, and I think anything like that could send the stock absolutely flying. And so I'm just holding it, waiting for that to happen, and I'll sell out on the news. The next is ZSAN, and this is not in the top 7 because it's got a PDUFA date that's a while away. Today it finished down 1.74%. This has been a fantastic stock since I added it to the list. My average in it's $1.36, so I'm over 25% up in it. Its PDUFA date is October 20th, so we still have quite a bit of time on that. That's a great stock to get into. I think it's going to hit close to $3 prior to PDUFA FDA approval date. Next is FTK. So this is an insider we added yesterday to the list. Today it finished down 5.44%, so it did not have the greatest of days. My average in it's $2.24, so I'm still up in it, which is good. But I had multiple officers buying up shares, and I felt that was very bullish. The next one is LJPC. LJPC finished down 5.21%, so it did not have a good day either. My average in it's $3.99, and it's had some really, really big insider activity in it 2 different times. We were also in the stock earlier in the month and did very well with it, and I'm expecting to do well with it again. The next is NGM. So NGM finished down 0.33%. My average in it's $19.18. And it had big insider activity yesterday again. And they have a presentation on August 29th. And so lots of insider buying and a presentation on phase 2 data. I'm expecting positive results on that phase 2 data. And so I'm expecting good things. The next is CWH. And this one has been really rough because it's had insider activity and then it dropped 10%, which is really odd. That doesn't happen too often. Today it finished up 4.99%, so we were able to get a rebound on that. My average in it's $33.63. And the RV group bought more shares this morning, and so that is continuing. And so I love that insider activity, and as it continues, I think it's going to be great. I'm so excited that our Patreon group and our Discord has 250 members. So we're going to be doing a drawing soon, so that's going to be really fun. And this is a really fantastic group to be a part of. A lot of investors really helping one another, but also just so much great information from intraday trading stock picks to insider stock picks to PDUFA run-ups. Also entry points, you get really fast. Everything is up to the minute and really fast notifications and all that. I notify on all kinds of stuff like that. We have 2 different levels. We have a standard level and then we have a basic level too. Anyway, you just might check it out for the small amount of money that it costs. One good trade and you'll make 10 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. So it's not very expensive, definitely. So please check that out in the description down below. Now let's get to the top 7. Okay, so number 7, and this is brand new to list, is ATO. Today it finished down 1.14%. My average in it's $99.27. We had a director buy shares today, and it was a really nice transaction, and it looked really good, and I'm expecting this thing to move upwards as people get wind of it or as we have news on it. The next is SAFE. I absolutely love this stock. This is number 6. Today it finished down 0.13%. It is up in after hours a little bit. My average in it's $51.93. So they've had 14 business days in a row of insider activity from iStar. Last year, this happened for 6 months, and so I'm expecting the same thing to happen again. Definitely looks the same, and so I'm liking SAFE for that reason, and probably going to be on this list a very long time. Number 5 is new to the list also, and this is SP, and it finished up 0.34% today. My average in is $21.01. They had a CFO purchase, which is by far my favorite, so I was really excited to see that, and so that looks really good, and I'm excited about where that's going to go. And that one's just really been beaten up with what's going on in the world, so I expect a recovery out of SP. You'll recognize this next one. This is number 4. It's back. Red Rock Resorts. So it had more big insider buying by the Prty family, and I could not pass it up. Today it was up 3.05%. My averaging at $17.02. And as they continue to buy shares, I'm going to continue to be in this because it's been a really solid performer for me. The next one, number 3, is Prty. Called this out. This was, I believe, number 1 yesterday. And I had a good day today. It finished up 2.85%. Clifford Rosen bought shares, and it was a very bullish transaction. And I love this one because every time there's insider activity, it really does spike up quite a bit. And it might come down a little bit, but then it spikes up again. This time I didn't want to miss it and got in on it really good, and so I'm excited about where this is going to go. Hopefully we can get more insider activity and it can just continue on. Number 2 is AQST, and this has been a fantastic stock for me personally in my portfolio, up over 50% in it. Today it finished up 1.44%. This is my largest position, so I love to see it up. My average in it's $5.35. We have a PDUFA date of September 27th on Libervant. It's an epilepsy drug, and I'm really hoping that it gets approved, and also analysts love this stock too. They think it's worth $18 a share, and I think it's a great stock to have. And number 1, this is brand new to the list also, is FREE, free. That spells free. So anyway, this finished up 6.90% today. It had a really good day. I had an average in it of $7.83, so we were able to call this out on our Patreon group right away inside our Discord. And the CFO and the CEO bought shares, and both of them did so in open market, paid the exact same price me or you would pay, and so that is why it's number one. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could do me a huge favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you were to share this list with your friends, I'd be honored by that. If you're seeing me for the first time or you've seen me before and you haven't done so, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy talking with a lot of you each and every day. I'm wishing you the best investing tomorrow, and Raythoven out.